Blue Jays. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Brad Hulse, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So digging in now, Jesse Pitts.
Leading off
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Jesse.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A ball and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hamilton ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Hulse isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third, played on the backhand, and that's the second out. Ready now, Jeremy Pitts, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two and 1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Boof Bobo. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick-to-itiveness there. And that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Josh Clinton gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So striding forward now, Darren Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Darren Garcia.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dan Dero will take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ron Lair, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind. 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Brady Day. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Brady Day.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Valladares comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
At the plate, John Pitts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Garcia going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, if you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. So 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Herschel Burden, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he takes ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Raul Mendoza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, Sammy Castillo, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. To the bag, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Try it again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Date in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Angelo Valladares, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Burton stands at second with 2 gone. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Ready with the 0-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Maxwell Falk. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hitter, Maxwell Falk.
First pitch of the at-bat. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. At the plate, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Three-two pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding in, Jeremy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Bobo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the line, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pushed to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brady Day, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Now the pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Casey Hamilton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Juan Trevino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Juan Trevino becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now in the box, Darren Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
.30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitts on at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Alvin Davis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Maxwell Falk will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's out 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. One run is scored. It's cut off. So all three runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts, pulled toward right center field. Bruce on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. And he is in there.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Pitts on third with 2 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ron Lair. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pitts looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Right side, but it's well fouled. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, hits over to his left, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the box now, Herschel Burden. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Burden is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Raul Mendoza. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. To his right, hits. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Now batting, Brady Day.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Brady Day.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
the Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another chance? John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. Valladares is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Settling in now, Sammy Pitts. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For Toronto, the third baseman, Sammy Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. To his left, Pitts. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight.
Angelo.
Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at
Valladares.
our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So stepping in, Angelo Valladares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit on the ground to third. Pitts is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just
Casey
1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in now, Casey Hamilton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pitts. And that's the 3rd out. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're down 7-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Maxwell Falk. fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Connor Pitts 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Throw over to first. Runner's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays strand just the one. They're on top 7-1. Striding in once again, Juan Trevino. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This pitch is popped up. Hits. Shading to his right. One away. Striding in, Darren Garcia. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fastball just missed above the zone. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Ron Flair. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Wind up and the 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Tom Stafford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 8, Tom Stafford.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo.
Leading off to the Rays, the catcher, Boof Bobo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after.
Stepping in now, Brady Day. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled off. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This is pulled into right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Jeff Pitts. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rays 8, the Blue Jays 2. Leading off the inning, Herschel Burden, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Raul Mendoza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Hits, takes it in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sammy Castillo.
Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order, still 8-2. In now, Sammy Pitts.
The third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Back outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Valladares is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Maxwell Falk.
Maxwell Falk.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for
Man,
Tampa
I'm
Bay.
not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Flair ranging back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Brian Crosby comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Crosby.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nipped the corner. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Boof Bobo would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. To his left, Trevino. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rays 10, the Blue Jays 2. Ready for another shot now, Angelo Balladares. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In now, Casey Hamilton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Standing in, Juan Trevino.
Trevino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Popped straight up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Darren Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he pops it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Striding into the box, Ron Lair. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Trevino over at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Herschel Burden. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 10, the Blue Jays 3. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Bobo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Crosby, a native Pennsylvanian, he was a first-round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Balladares is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Brady Day. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Garcia on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Michael Franco is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 16, Michael Franco.
Stepping up to the plate, Raul Mendoza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, first base.
Into the box, Angelo Balladares.
Balladares.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Josh Clinton notches his third win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Brad Hulse struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of